most significant people in my life are my family, so my two parents. So it's mum, dad, my two brothers and I. They are just a joy and a blessing. They are my best friends and have always been there. The three of us have always been very supportive of each other. I mean, I've had a really blessed life, really. This picture was taken when I was at the height of my career, I suppose. Doing really well, very happy, really good life. I was working full-time. I had been in fashion for many years, loved my job, and I expressed my creativity through what I did. Whilst I appreciate at that time that this was my passion, I'm changed. I'm a different person today. This piece was my first when I felt the need to, express myself in this new way that I've been painting and drawing. It signifies my brain tumour, which overshadows a lot of my paintings. Not in a negative way though, I feel in a more positive way, and that's what this is. It's something that's beautiful but ugly at the same time, if that makes sense. And these are the little tentacles that come out of it. I'm not sure if it's showing you, but the play on light of all the little details in the background. And so these little intricate little things are, my thoughts and what my brain processes, and they're all very delicate. And then this shows how this comes and overshadows and pretty much takes over my life. That was a really significant time in my life. It changed everything in my life. I had my first surgery and unfortunately something did go wrong. So the second surgery was extremely, extremely painful, and I struggled very much. So then I had to have the third surgery, and I didn't want to do it. I had to be talked into it because it was so painful. And it impacted every aspect of my life. Then in 2014, I had another tumour, and my body hadn't recovered from the first two. I was left with disabilities from the first two, and this particular tumour gave me a lot of physical disability. This piece came out of a time where I was really going through a difficult time during this process, and I was in quite a bit of pain. So this piece is actually called Brain Bleed, which I think people would probably find a bit confronting, but it is still part of me very much and part of what I've been through. Once I'm immersed in my work, which is generally what happens, I don't even second guess. I will grab for something that I want, whether it's a pen, whether it's the paint, whether it's a pencil, and then I just keep going. So that's, again, not a conventional technique. But after my surgery, all of my technique, all of that particular ability I used to have changed. I'm dumbfounded sometimes at some of the things even I come up with and some of the ways that I draw and translate things. It's not a learned technique. I never learned what I'm doing in art school, ironically. This is something that has manifested as a result of my illness, my tumours, and my journey with that. This particular artwork that I'm working on now is quite a different piece for me because it's at a stage in my life where there's a big change and opportunity and transition. It's colour-wise and style-wise a little bit different. It's about rebirth and regeneration, and for me it's about this sort of explosion of energy and kind of like new beginnings. I think all my pieces, to me, embody positivity. It's given me back my purpose, and it's taken me along a path to my life's mission. So empowerment through my art is key, and when you look at the pieces, each piece tells a story. It has been such a life-changing thing for me. I would love to reach out to other people people with disabilities like myself, and particularly people with invisible illness as well, like myself, who love art and are interested in that self-expression. And I wanted to communicate, to them that it's a way of healing. It's a pathway to healing.